intimate knowledge of the very jail cell Epstein died in.
I'm not a conspiracy guy, but the reason I don't believe in most conspiracies isn't because I trust people, it's because conspiracies invariably fail. Bad people can't keep their mouth shut. And this fustercluck is the classic definition of FUBAR. When the MAGA Republicans told us that Ghislaine Maxwell, who's in jail for sex trafficking with Epstein, wasn't going to be allowed to testify, well, that was it for me, the final nail. You see, the unspoken word is often the loudest.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
And all this is getting to man titties. Trump is truly freaking out, and now it's a real test for the Republican Party and their theocratic bullshit. Do they really care about children, or do they protect pedophiles? And we're quickly understanding where Trump stands. He tweeted this last night, and be prepared, it reads like a crazy man wrote it, because, well, you know.
I don't know what I said.
The radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt again, just like the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier, the lying 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, which the Dems swore had come from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom. And even the Russia scam itself, a totally fake and made-up story used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in the 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. Okay, let's examine that crazy for a second. For the record, the Steele dossier originated with the Republican Party, who were using it to investigate Trump. Google it. And the Hunter Biden laptop? The Republican Party, led by Comer and Jim Jordan, created this conspiracy about Hunter and his father that completely lacked substance and merit. They couldn't even convince Fox.
They have not shown where Joe Biden, did anything illegally.
And the Russia hoax? Of course Russia interfered with the 2016 election. Trump sent his son and Paul Manafort, his campaign manager, to meet with them at Trump Tower. And 17 U.S. intelligence agencies, along with MI6 and Mossad, all agreed Russia was actively trying to discredit Hillary and support Tiny Fingers. But here we get to what Trump really wanted to say. Their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have bought into this bullshit, hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson, and they probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I've had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history. Ugh, really? Trump's economy is worse than the Biden economy by a factor of 5, and his poll numbers are sagging like his man boobs after he peels off his guy girdle. All these people want to talk about with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success because I don't want their support anymore. So here we are and what we know. Trump and Epstein were close. That's a fact. Trump said he never was on Epstein's plane and never on the island until it was revealed he was lying.
Trump admitted he knew Epstein for 15 years, even stating that Epstein, quote, likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. In 2021, as part of Ghislaine Maxwell's trial, it was revealed that Donald Trump lied about riding on Epstein's plane. He actually flew on it 7 times.
And now we have testimony from 2 women who, as 13 and 14-year-olds, had sex with Trump and witnessed him having sex with underage girls. Is it true or not? Let's hear more. And then there's Trump's sordid past, bragging he could watch young women undress in the beauty pageant that he ran.
You own this pageant, you go over, you're meeting the girls and stuff. One of them comes up to you and says, Mr. Trump, you're a very sexy man.
You're a beautiful man. You have fantastic hair.
Well, you're a powerful man. Right? You're a powerful man.
Right.
I want to sleep with you. Now, you're not the type that would say no.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right. No, but I mean, you see a beautiful woman, you want to have that. You're a guy who likes to have everything, right?
Well, couldn't that be construed, however, as
conflict?
Yes.
Well, I don't see it as a conflict.
It could be a conflict of interest, but, it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
You tend to think about the conflict a little bit later on.
The question is, how can it not be construed?
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Mr. Trump, in my country, we say hello with vagina. And
well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
And when in court for raping Jean Carroll, where she was ultimately awarded nearly $100 million, Trump said he wouldn't have raped her because she wasn't his type. There's a type that you rape?
You were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall. I look at her, I see her, I hear what she says, whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted.
But what is really inflaming MAGA world is Trump's reluctance to not only release the Epstein files, but to balance these 2 narratives simultaneously. The first is that there were no files.
And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey They were made up by Obama. They were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax.
And then there were files.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now.
So which is it? Are there or are there not? I mean, this isn't quantum physics. It's Trump's sick reality, and MAGA isn't buying it.
And this is the first topic that all of us as Americans, not as Democrats, not as liberals, not as Republicans, are actually lining together and saying we all want the Epstein Files. And I said, come on, Donald, give us those files.
We are here at the Turning Point USA Summit in Tampa, Florida. It is a big gathering of Trump supporters. And one thing everybody seems to be talking about here this weekend, Jeffrey Epstein.
We need to get to the bottom of Epstein because Epstein is the key that picks the lock.
Let me just ask you, make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
This is Turning Point USA's Student Action Summit. It's an event aimed at mobilizing young conservatives. Ultimately, I mean, how bad do you think it would be for the MAGA movement, for young people's trust in Trump if by the end of his term they don't release everything they know about Epstein?
Well, I think that if they don't release the Epstein Files, whatever J.D. Vance says then is irrelevant because it's like everybody's going to take it as like a lie because of what Donald Trump did. But I think J.D. Vance wants these files released as well. And I think that Donald Trump, he promised them, so he needs to do it. No matter who's on them, we need to release the Epstein Files.
Because right now the whole debate's about Bongino versus Bondi, but ultimately it's Trump's decision, right? I mean, he has the power.
It's Trump's decision. It's Trump's decision. I think, again, and I'm not going to make the decision for the president. It's not my job. It's not my place. But I do think the way that I'm seeing it played out is that Bongino will be here and Pam Bondi will be the fall guy.
But of course, with all that comes this reoccurring basic question. If there is no client list, why is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison for sex trafficking, and why won't Republicans allow her to testify?
While the pressure builds around Justice Department officials, the Daily Mail is reporting that a source close to Ghislaine Maxwell says she is willing and eager to appear before Congress if she's asked to testify about the elusive Epstein client list.
And now the latest is, did Epstein kill himself?
It's the controversial video that is triggering a MAGA mutiny. It's supposed to show raw footage of the jail cell where Jeffrey Epstein was being held the night he committed suicide. The video was released by the Department of Justice to prove that no one entered Epstein's cell before he was found dead, and that he really did take his own life. But it's only fueling more conspiracy theories.
This guy spent years in the same cell as Epstein and said there's no way he could have done himself in. Listen.
And the first thing I have to say, there's no way you are able to commit suicide. There's just no way. There's no way to hang yourself. There's nothing from the ceiling. There's nothing from the bed. You'd have to be a midget and work really hard to try to hang yourself. And I don't think you can accomplish it at that point.
Trump is actively trying to get Americans to forget about this, but MAGA isn't going to. Trump's going to put the pressure on, and people will have to decide if they have a moral compass or not. And look, if Trump isn't a pedophile, then he's doing the best imitation of all time. But the bottom line is, the rank and file MAGA, they're wondering who this new Trump is. Spoiler alert, it's the same guy he ever was.
It's sitting on my desk right now.
Goddamn right.
It's sitting on my desk.
Do you have no shame?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Tick-tock.
You're in a lot of trouble, Donald.
I think he's crazy.
I'm Chip Franklin.